In the world of English grammar, verbs are categorized into a few different groups. Everyday verbs that describe an action someone or something can do, and phrasal verbs, which are way more complicated and confusing. These are their explanations. Hi everyone, it's Kyle from Speak the Speech, and today we're about to get down to business. Today we're going to be talking about business expressions and phrasal verbs.
Grammar! Wow!
Now, first things first, what is a phrasal verb? Well, let's start at the beginning. We might already know what a verb is, right? So, a verb is a word that describes an action that somebody or something can do. Some examples of this would be words like go, play, do, make, drive, and substantiate. Now, there are many different types or categories of verbs in English, and one really big category is something called phrasal verbs. Now, this category is huge, and it's also really common, especially in spoken English. So, just what exactly is a phrasal verb? Well, a phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. Now note, verb plus the preposition changes the meaning of the verb. Why? I know. So let's take, for example, a verb like get. So to get something is to receive something, like as in, I've got mail. Okay, now let's take the verb get and add a preposition, like buy. So we have get by. Now, to get by is something completely different. To get by means like to have enough of something in order to survive. So, for example, well, I had enough money to get by this month, but I don't have enough money to go to Disneyland. Sad. Oh, so different. I know. Let's look at some examples in a business context. Here are 5 examples of phrasal verbs that you can use in business situations. Number 1, drum up. To drum up is to get a lot of attention for an idea or for a business. For example, step right up, come into the Kyle Peanut Butter Store, the finest selection of peanut butter this side of the Atlantic. Number 2, burn out. To feel burnout, or to be burnt out, past tense, is to be completely exhausted or drained of energy. Many public school teachers complain of burnout in the first 5 years of their teaching. Yeah, so be nice to your teachers, guys. Number 3, cash in. To cash in is to take advantage of a situation or an idea. So, for example, I think this Kyle Peanut Butter Store is going to do really well in the future. I want to cash in on this business and become his partner. Now, there's also cash out, which has kind of an opposite meaning if you think about it. To cash out is to take all of your money out of something like a bank account or a business. So, for example, Tesla stock is going down lately. I think I want to cash out so that way I can keep my money. And our number 5 example is fill in. Now, to fill in means like to complete missing information, like on an exam, you might see a question that has like a blank space and you're supposed to write something in it. And also, you could say to fill in as in to replace a person in their job. So, for example, oh, hi, Tomomi's sick today, so I'm going to fill in for her at the Kyle Peanut Butter Store, okay? Hey, great job, everyone. So there are 5 examples of phrasal verbs that we can use in a business situation. But wait, there's more? Yes, a lot more. So, Be sure to stay tuned for the next part in this series. Follow us here or on Instagram. Leave us a comment or a message if you have any questions or suggestions for future lessons. And remember, English is crazy.